Welcome back to the Bike Rack Podcast with myself, Parra Shoots, Ronnie Wheeler, and Fast Eddie. Join us as we talk wheelies and showcase one Wheeler's Wheelie Stand.
It's just a wheelie stand that's mainly. It ain't gonna teach you how to wheelie, but it will teach you how to do two of the hardest parts, and that's finding your balance point and popping it up. When you're doing a wheelie, after you do it for long enough, you know when to pull, how hard to pull, and where to stop pulling, because you know your balance point. And this will help with particularly finding your balance point, because at a certain point, your brake is gonna help, and at a certain point it ain't, you're just gonna keep rotating. So it'll help the little arms get stronger pulling up. It does it in the safety of your home. You're not.
So we're gonna set this up right in front of our couch. We don't watch too much television, so we're gonna be sitting and popping wheelies. By the time they get better at it.
So I will tell you, like I said before, when it comes to the balance point, the brake helps you. With this particular stand, I'm not trying to sell anybody, I'm not trying to sell somebody something. I want them to know what they're in for. So the brakes will only help you up to your balance point. If you are past your balance point and you are holding the brakes while on the stand, you fall back. And that's why we put it in front of a couch or a chair. So, because the wheel is not spinning, so because the wheel's not spinning after the balance point, your brakes are just engaged and you're just weight pulling it back. So, slick. He does it. He did it in front of his couch. He posted a story. He posted a video. He was probably one of the first people. I think he was the first person to buy one from me, and so he did it in front of his couch, and y'all see what he can do. So it's just about being safe, and it'll teach you just the basics, the two hardest things, in my opinion. Finding balance point was the hardest thing. Popping it up, 100 times. In the beginning you're not good, so you don't get to just pop it up and do a 5-minute wheelie and then put it down and then pop it up again. We pop it up, put it down, pop it up, put it down, pop it up, put it down. So this will get your arms, to where it need to be. And like you said, it does help with the brakes. It will teach you with your brakes, because you'll learn, oh, I hit that too hard, I hit that too soft, So, but yeah, no, it helped me.
You're saying this will assist in that. Tell me one thing that you would recommend now that you got the wheelies pretty much locked in.
I'll tell you, like I tell every single person that asks me that question, consistency is key. That's all it comes down to. As the more time you're willing to put into it, the quicker you're going to get it. If you're trying it on the weekends, you got all 5 days to sleep in between. If you're doing it every other day, you're sleeping every other day. You want it. I did it when my wife was pregnant and when my daughter was still, young. I went out there before work because I was tired of everybody else being able to do it and not me. So I get an hour in every single day. You get an hour in. Yeah. At least an hour.
I can definitely attest to that too, because man, and that makes me want to go ride even more now that I'm actually getting the wheelie down. Like these past few rides, dude, I've been hitting some pretty nice ones, and I'm still at the learning stage. What I mean? We all started at the same time, but man, some people just really catch it, a lot easier. But yeah, like Ronnie said, you got to be consistent, man, because you're not on top of it. You're just kind of like you're not gaining that muscle memory, so to say, or finding that sweet spot that you've been looking for.
Right.
Because it's all about finding control and putting in the work, man.
It's room temp, but I got you.
Yeah, it's about putting in the work. I mean, you gotta want to do it. Like Ronnie said, he just really wanted to do it, and so he did.
Yeah.
Like Carson and Greg, they really wanted to do it,
right?
And they did it within less than 6 months.
Same with Slick, Same with Slick. Slick popped up not knowing, who anybody was. Popped out a week later doing wheelies. Popped up, a month later, freaking riding them wheelies,
That's what got me into it as well.
Yeah. See him come in and get it so quick, bro. I was like, motherfucker.
Yeah, dude. This is just
I've been doing this for 2 years, procrastinating. Like, where about? I could have had this down that quick.
Dude, I've been in the bike scene, the local bike scene for like 6-7 years now, and I just didn't have the inspiration. I had the bike the whole time. I had the bike the whole time.
Yeah,
seriously.
Right?
Yeah, no, the fact one I had the whole time. I just didn't have it. You know, the really the inspiration. Kind of like we do now. Everybody's doing it now.
You want to turn Fort Worth into, or DFW into the wheelie scene,
Right. Yeah. Some people might not dig it, but we try to stay, in our lane and within our, our boundaries and not do anything to piss people off. So
it's a good time,
man.
This is part of the game as well.
On that note, I feel like this is a good point and a good place to say something, So somebody did ask me on the way back from the Grand Prairie ride, as a wheelie guy on a normal ride, on a wheelie boy ride, obviously get it anywhere. But, if they said if somebody asked us, asked the wheelie boys to stay in the back or, off to the side, would we be offended? And I was like, no,
not.
And that should be a common courtesy. I did make the remark that there are people with the exceptional skill that they can go ride through anybody like they're on two wheels all the same, and it's
that's just
accidents still can happen, but
well, I'm glad this last accident the people walked out of it fairly well, and with
but he hit hard.
I know they hit hard, but with no hard feelings at the end. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, that part,
Because my boy was trying to do a wheelie, I didn't realize that part.
So what I was told, I don't know if it was true, but I think Kenny said that he did a wheelie, he fell, but he hit his bike and flipped over.
Yeah, he said he looped out.
Yeah.
And then he went one way, his bike went the other way, and he went towards the bike instead of the body.
Yeah.
But that came down to, that's
probably a smart decision,
Oh man, but I was right behind those guys whenever they went down.
You saw the whole thing?
I saw Kenny more so. He was closer to me.
I was coming down the hill on one wheel. I was like, whoa, why is everybody stopped in the middle of the hill? What are we doing?
Why I don't do especially at nighttime.
Yeah.
I don't trust myself to do a wheelie in that steep of a hill.
Oh man, dude, I've done some wicked.
I do. It's so fun.
And especially with the boys around, I'm not sure where they're going to be.
And that's
back to the left and right, and
I'm not one of these kids on Facebook that's trying to get as close to anybody. If I was getting beside you, then you should know that I will jump off my shit in the opposite direction before I hit anybody.
We're definitely about safety.
Yeah.
But I'm just trying not to put down one of my children.
Dude, I'm so scared, bro. All these people better than me, getting hurt, dude, and I'm just like, oh, bro, I need to slow down.
No, this is a little crazy, right?
No tricks for me.
It is a little crazy.
No tricks for me.
I'm just trying to. I think the only trick that I'm trying to get onto right now is the one-hander.
Oh, dude, I'm just trying to keep. I'm just trying to keep my wheel up for about a half a block. I'm trying to do about a half a block right now.
When we speak of one, we speak of one of my kids.
There's two identical.
Yeah, no, I'm just trying to do like a half a block. That and downhill wheelie and coast. That's all I want. That's all I want to learn. Some of the guys in our group, man, Carson, Greg, Logan, man. Logan's pretty good too, dude. He can coast that bike very nicely.
Aaron Wellman.
Aaron, yeah.
Come on, Zeke, you want to go outside?
These guys are,
Bring in your bike, baby. There's no room for your bike, okay?
Top tier level, I would dare say. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, try it.
Let's put the thing a little closer to you.
I say our guys can go and ride wheelies with any crew anywhere.
I think we're respectful enough to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, learn how to pull it back.
See that?
The brake.
Respectful, and then saying some of our guys are just that good.
Back.
We're up there on the